Well, good afternoon. It is Wednesday, the 4th of May. I looked it up before I started the video. This is going to have a lot of stuff to it, um, and I'll try not to make it too long. Now, I'm going to start with an organization that is so incredible. It's called Dogs on Deployment. Now, y'all may have heard of this before. Some of you, I'm sure, have, but it is a place where, uh, duh, the military, I always think Marine, 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 but of course we have other wonderful branches. But this is a site where military people who have PCS orders, an emergency, just y'all, I encourage you. I spent 2 hours reviewing all their material. It's incredible. They don't do the hooking up, but the site has a place for the military personnel, and there are many rules that they have to follow to use this site, which is precisely the things that I mentioned in, I think it's called Neighborhood this morning. And that's how I found out about it. This lady posted a photo of this dog whose owner was military and needed someone to board their dog. So that's what the site is about. I signed up to be a DOD. It is to volunteer to board a military person's animal. Now, a lot of them are large dogs, a lot of them are kitty cats, there's bunnies, I don't know what all. But I'll just quickly go over a few of the requirements for the military person. They have to show proof that they are actually having an event that is necessary. They have to show proof. For instance, if they have PCS orders and they're being moved from one post to another, they have to show proof of that, which is an awesome, awesome thing. They also have to provide, in some manner, whether it's prepaid, uh, with a pet store, also with a veterinarian. They have to provide food and other things for their animal. So the volunteer who's doing the boarding does not have the financial burden. So that means that a lot of people can do this. Um, they have to have veterinary records that their animal is right on, fleas, vaccinations, everything. They have to disclose if their animal has any issues. I saw two that have separation anxiety. Now, that would be a pet, an animal who was like Miss Hazel and was glued to me. So they have to be upfront about that stuff, y'all. I just could go on and on and on, but you animal lovers, look it up. It's all over the United States, and it even helps people. They have a program called CHIT, CHIT. Now, I don't know what that acronym stands for, but they help service members that have really, I'll say, expensive needs. Like one person I remember got PCS orders from the States over to England. Now, y'all, I don't know if you've ever checked on what it costs to transport an animal, especially a big one, from one country to another. $5,000 is not unusual. So this organization helps people with those astronomical expenses. I'm going to shut up now, but really give them a look, y'all. Dogs on deployment. But like I said, it covers other animals. There could be some iguanas or fish, or I don't know, but I saw bunnies and dogs and cats. Now, you know I could never take in a bunny because of Miss Hazel. But anyway, it is like mind-blowing how we can do something personally to help one of our military members. They deserve it, y'all. To think that they care enough about their pet, their family member, that they will go through all of this and make these commitments, says a lot about this service member's heart and character. Dogs on deployment. Okay, now moving on, I'm going to show you something. Can y'all see that? That's a little puzzle. I got it quite a while ago, y'all, and I had forgot. I'm trying to get y'all screwed around here so that you'll stay. There you go. I got it quite a while back, and I thought, camping, a little travel trailer, it gives me goosebumps. Cute little animals, bright colors. 100 pieces. I think it only took me about 2.5 hours to do it. But it's so cute, and I'm gonna frame it somehow. And y'all remember my 300 piece that was taking me forever, and Jerry had to help me, and now it's framed under glass and it's beautiful. Now, let me show you. This is what Jerry brought me yesterday. He really doesn't like me, y'all, or he wouldn't do this. Look at the colors on this puzzle. There aren't any. There's barely anything to help you figure out where the pieces go. 1,000. 1,000 pieces. Now, he said, let me see what he said. It is, it has writing, Asian writing, made in China. Okay. Somewhere it says Ages of Discovery, and this company, NINGOOOD.com, is a toy company, and the finished puzzle is 19.68 by 29.52 inches. So round it up. That's 20 by 52. Yeah. No, 20 by 29. I'm sorry. Um, so anyway, if I mean, I have this space. I mean, I would lay this thing out on the living room floor. However, Miss Lily thinks it is her duty to sit and lay on everything. Now, if we had, they make these mats that you I don't know, I've never seen one, but I have looked at them before, and they're like a mat, a piece of fabric or something, and you start putting the puzzle together, and then when you finish working on it for say that day, you can roll it up, and then when you want to work on it, you unroll it, and all your pieces are in place. Now, I know Jerry would help me with this, but good grief, can't we start on like maybe a 500 piece? So, anyway, yeah, the guy that is supposed to care about me brought me this. He really is a sweet person sometimes, but sometimes he just likes to rub it in that, I'm not an expert at some things. Okay, now then, something else. I think I mentioned it in another video. I don't know. I can't remember. I know I did mention it. I remember that much. I don't know if I put the video out. But I have been trying out the little dash products, the waffle makers, the griddles. I haven't tried the grill or the bundt cake maker or the pie maker, or they have so many things, y'all. I want you, if you've got spare time on your hands, to go on YouTube and look up. You have to hardly put in anything. There's one lady that I watch all the time, and dadgummit, I should have written her name down, but she'll pop up. It's No Kitchen, No Problem. And she reviews all these little products. It's amazing that the stuff you can do with these little products. Now, I know I should have made videos, but I didn't. I tried the small waffle maker. It would be excellent, except the waffle stuff I got tastes horrible. It's that brand that's real expensive. It's called Crust, or it starts with a K, and they make, brownie mixes and cookie mixes and all that. Don't get their waffle mix. Works amazing. The little griddle, amazing. I mean, the one thing I noticed is that people that do these reviews, they use this spray propellant, what's it called? Lubricator thing. You do not need that. I fried an egg in 2 different ones with nothing. Your little spatula just scoops it up, flips it over. They're wonderful. So I have been trying them, and the reason I got started doing that, and of course I made videos on my egg maker, which is amazing. I got started looking at them. Somehow it popped up in my feed. Somebody was doing a review, and you know how I am. I look at one video and I go down the rabbit hole. Um, but the smaller ones only use 350 watts of power. Now you can do that in your van or your car. And for my van, I plan on getting, I always forget what they're called, portable solar generators. Now, a real popular brand is Jackery, if you wanted to look it up, and they come in different strengths, power, and everything I've read from people that have them say go bigger than you think you will need, because you will need more power than you think. So, telephones, tablets, laptops, camera equipment, dash products to cook in your vehicle. It's really, I mean, I don't know. I'm simple minded. And my ex husband used to say, boy, it doesn't take much to entertain you. And he was right. But anyway, look at those things. Now, I ordered one the other day that was not a Dash product, but when I read about it, it sounded pretty interesting, and it's 650 watts. Now, I plan on getting a solar battery thing that is probably 1,000 watts. Now, you can plug them in to a house socket to charge them. You can plug them into your cigarette lighter if you're driving a long ways. Like if I was going from here to Washington, I could plug it in and my alternator would charge it. Um, or you can have a solar panel. And I don't really need a solar panel. Um, I'm sure a few of my friends, I know Leo and Maria have already said that if I was living in my van, I could definitely charge it at their house. So I don't need a solar panel or even I keep feeling like, do I have a hair? Could be just a new wrinkle sagging and I'm feeling it. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm going to tell you what I liked about it and what I don't. So, here we go. It is called Elite Gourmet. Can y'all see that? Just in case you might want to look it up. Now, one of the things I really like about it is it has an on and off switch. All the Dash products, you plug them in and then you have to unplug them. I'm sure in the van I would remember to unplug them. But I kind of worried about, they cook everything so fast though, because now this, okay, I got off where I was going with this. Okay, one thing that I liked was the on and off switch. The other thing that I thought I would like is it has a lid. It's called a personal skillet. See that? I think it's 8.5 inches and it's almost an inch deep. Now, y'all, I cooked. Oh, the Dash products are about 4 inches. So you have twice as much cooking surface. And that is one decision that I did make. No matter what I get, I want it to be as versatile as possible. And I want it to be the 8-inch, not the 4-inch. I'm such a pig. It would take me 30 minutes to make enough of those little 4-inch waffles for me to have a good breakfast. Okay, now I was so excited when I got this because it's bigger, it's a little deeper. So let me see, what did I make first? I think I made a bunch of French toast. You can make two pieces at a time, even with the larger bread, the potato bread that I use. You just put one slice in and you cut the other slice in half, and you can get them all in there. Quesadillas, they fit my tortillas perfectly. I don't use the big burrito size. I use the soft taco or fajita size, I think. Um, Wonderful. Now, I did put butter in there when I was making my quesadillas, because I love to get the shell kind of buttery and crunchy. Um, Eggs. I made eggs. Um, oh, yesterday I cooked, or it cooked, I made whatever, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, barbecued. Now, y'all, there's no temperature control. So, I must say, um, it cooked them, but it kind of overcooked parts of them to get the thicker parts cooked. So, that was not good. Now, some people who have the grill and the griddle, the ones that do the reviews, they thinly slice their chicken, cooks up just like that. Now, this one, being a personal skillet, it's a little electric skillet, which I loved. When I was married, had a family, my electric skillet was one of my uh, favorite gadgets. Um, but with the other ones, the other products, the Dash, and there's other products that are like Dash, but Dash, their stuff is really good. I want to get one of their little stand mixers and test that. I really do. I want to try that so bad. But I do feel kind of guilty trying these things and then cleaning them up perfectly like they came and sending them back. Is That's bad, isn't it? I can't help it though. I'm the kind of person that I am hands on. I have to see for myself, even though all these little review videos are amazing and they're very honest. It's good, it's not good, this is good about it, this is bad about it. I wouldn't buy this. I've given this as gifts. They're very honest reviews. Um, so I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I want. Now, Dash makes the little mini cookers, and they also make a couple of 8-inch cookers. Now, the difference between the personal skillet, I don't have, well, I may have, is that the Dash products have heat on the bottom, heat on the top. Bam! You're cooking both sides at one time. Now, when I had the little 4-inch griddle, that's the one without the, I get them confused sometimes. The grill is the one like a barbecue grill, only mini, mini, mini. But I had the griddle, and I did, because I used the large bread, have to cut off the two side crusts. But then, oh my gosh, I made a scrambled egg sandwich. Oh my word, it was so good. Now, the thing with the little grill is that if you are going to toast bread, you can do that. You can butter it, put it down there, close the thing, but there's too much space, so you have to have some kind of filling in there for both the bottom and the top to cook evenly and crisply. And so either you have some filling in there, or you can just, flip it over. But the top part is not going to cook as well, toast as well. But anyway, that's a big difference. Now, one thing about this little skillet, y'all are going to think this is stupid. That really, how long have I gone? I'm going to have to make 2 videos, y'all. Anyway, I'll close this video down with this thing. We all have glass lids. I've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4. A couple of big ones and smaller ones for my saucepans. Now, I know that I'm a little picky about a couple of things, and one of them is my glass has to be really clean, and I have to dry it right away. I can't stand the water spots or cloudiness or whatever. And y'all know my dishwasher is this, and I wear rubber gloves so that I can have my water as hot as possible. And so all my glass stuff, because I dry it right away, it looks beautiful. But, and I don't know if you can see that. I'm doing that makeup thing that all the girls do. I don't know if you, maybe right there, do you see that? You see right in there? I tried washing it in my dishwashing, bowl that I use, hot water, Dawn. I cleaned it really good with my dish rag. I rinsed the heck out of it, dried it. I wish y'all could see this. I don't understand it. I have never not been able to get glass clean and shiny. Never. So then I tried straight Dawn, rubbed it around top and bottom, rinsed it in hot scalding water, dried it, clean white cloth, same thing. And I was complaining out loud about it, of course, to Jerry, and Jerry goes, "Oh, do you want me to do it?" Sure, go ahead, Mr. Think I can do everything. He kind of tried. He couldn't do it. He goes, Windex will definitely do it. And I'm thinking, who in their right mind wants to clean their cookware with Windex? Vinegar, yes. Windex, no. So finally, before I went to bed last night, I tried it. Didn't work, y'all. I think that this little rim is not tight. Oh, I could feel that rim move. That is exactly what the problem is, y'all. I can feel it. It is not tight enough. It's not tight enough around the glass to seal it. So therefore, no matter what I have done, I can't live with this, y'all. Now, I don't mean, I'm too good and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, if I have a choice, no. I can't live with the smudges and all that stuff. For me, when I pick that up, same thing with my glasses. I dry my glasses and my, any clear glass dishes that I have. I have to dry them. Well, I dry all my dishes, but anyway, that's enough about this. And now we're going to say, see ya in a minute, and I'll be right back. Do as I say and make yourself happy. I saw somebody the other day. I know I never shut up exactly when I say I'm going to, but I saw somebody the other day who was making a video, and she does the exact same thing as I do. She looks at herself and she's looking off over yonder. I wish, okay, I'm looking over here at the camera button, and I wonder if that's where you're supposed to look. And if it is, that's very awkward. I mean, you can't see if you have a boo-goo hanging out. That's important. I'll see y'all in a minute. I got to get something to drink because I've been flapping my gums.